ever since Michael Avenatti made bail, he's been on this campaign all over social media trying to still drag Nike. You know, Nike, the ones that he tried to shake down for money, that Nike. And it's just not turning out so well. Not to mention, he's only focusing on black high school players and college players. And the latest player he came out to get is Zion Williamson, okay, and his mom, making the claim that Nike gave them money. And let's say Nike did. Let's say Zion and his mom did get money from Nike. How does that negate all of the things that Michael Avenatti have on him? Screwing over the IRS, not paying his child support, stealing a client's money and spending it all. I mean, how does this excuse him for what he did? And he tried to shake Nike down for money, $20 million. Okay? He went out on Twitter, and when he started getting dragged, he couldn't handle the heat and made his Twitter private. And then called the people dragging him dirtbags. Woo, this man is seriously out of touch, y'all. They're talking about 300 years in prison for all of his crimes, and he's going to have a tough time. Remember, he went after Trump and lost. Can you imagine the number of judges and juries that he's going to have to face that are Trump supporters? He's going to have to serve a lot of time. He doesn't know what he's headed for. I mean, if you got all that mess on you, why would you continue to be on this public campaign against Nike, the very people you tried to scam out of money? Kind of stupid there, right? Ladies and gentlemen, this man is unbelievable. But let's get into this article that came out in the Daily Mail, April 10th, 2019. Fed seize Michael Avenatti's $4.5 million private jet amid tax scandal, but the embattled lawyer brushes it off, saying, "I haven't used a jet in almost a year." Okay, think about this, y'all. He could have sold that jet and paid off debt, right? That he was in. Instead of doing that, look at the position he's in now. Michael Avenatti must have been one of those people that cheated his way through life in school and college and everything, because he's not a bright man at all. How do you be a lawyer and you're this stupid? This man definitely must have had some parents paying off his way through school. I'm serious, because this man is dumb. All right, let's get into this. So this is his jet. And this is old swelled up head Michael Avenatti. You know, there are articles out here. You can tell he's not a very favorite person. Now, Mark Gyarados, y'all, I want you to keep this in mind. Mark Gyarados was also named as a co-conspirator in this whole thing. But you notice how humble and quiet he is. You notice you haven't heard anything from Gyarados. Nothing. He's been completely silent in this whole thing. You wouldn't even know he's involved because of his silence. I promise you, he's not going to go down like Avenatti. Avenatti has been nothing but a big, gigantic asshole through this whole thing. And they gonna take him down. They gonna take him down. The fact that he went after Trump, and then made public statements talking about he was going to run for president against Trump and all this other stuff. They taking this man down. I don't believe there's going to be a rock for him to, he ain't going to have a rock to hide under. But let's get into this, y'all. Federal agents have seized Michael Avenatti's $4.5 million private jet as the embattled attorney's tax fraud scandal heats up. So remember, he's got charges on him in both California and New York. And ladies and gentlemen, they just threw additional charges on him in California. I mean, things are really looking bad for him. The warrant ordering the seizure of the Honda HA 400 twin-engine jet was served by the U.S. Attorney's Office on Wednesday morning. Spokesman Tom Murat confirmed to Fox News. The plane was originally scheduled to fly from Santa Barbara Airport to Orange County today on Avenatti's behalf, but was instead flown by a private contract pilot to Chino Municipal Airport, where it's being held by Threshold Aviation. The federal court records indicate that the 6-seat aircraft was purchased on January 30th, 2017, and registered to Passport 420, a company co-owned by Avenatti. Wow. Look, y'all, he got a $4.5 million jet and couldn't pay his child support and alimony owed to his ex-wife. This man sure don't have his priorities right at all. You know, so much for talking about black men not being good fathers. Avenatti is obviously not a good father. In a second tweet, he added, and I almost forgot, at Shep News Team 420 is the model number of the plane, not some reference to marijuana. Okay, I guess they're trying to tell us, this is the same kind of plane they use for drugs. Why are you and your cohorts always so uptight in public, but then in private? Fox News reported that in a government complaint, the lawyer's estranged wife, Lisa Stories, said that he owned another $4.5 million private jet registered to Avenatti and Associates. Wow. Avenatti told DailyMail.com, I have never owned two jets, either directly or indirectly. You can't believe nothing Avenatti said. They better investigate that. If the wife said it, they need to look into that. Here he is out on Twitter, still running his big ass mouth. Read the jet seizure and Fox News tabloid journalism led by moron at Shep News Team. You see how arrogant he is? He's in all of this trouble. And instead of being humble and quiet, he is making things worse for himself. All of this stuff he's doing is going to come out in court. They're going to throw this in his face in court. I haven't used a jet in almost a year and gave up my interest months ago last year. So they have no idea what they are talking about. Okay, so if you lost interest in this jet, why not sell it and try to pay off your debts? I mean, what the hell? Am I sniffing glue or something? What the hell is wrong with this dude? Here's another tweet. These are all on April 10th. I almost forgot at Shep News Team 420 is the model number of the plane, not some reference to marijuana. Oh, horrors. Why are you and your cohorts always so uptight in public, but then in private, hashtag hypocrites? Is Michael Avenatti in any position to be running his mouth? Woo, this is an arrogant prick. Avenatti's years of alleged tax evasion were revealed last month when the ex-attorney for porn star Stormy Daniels was charged with trying to extort $25 million from Nike, as well as embezzling from a client in a separate case. The federal charges against Avenatti have further exposed alleged tax fraud dating back a decade. The 48-year-old has been accused by the IRS for failing to pay tax on millions of dollars in personal income and through his firm, while splashing hundreds of thousands on fast cars, opulent watches, and exuberant rental payments. I'm not surprised. So the IRS, they reported he had income of $1.9 million of personal income, and he didn't pay $570,000. The following year, Avenatti filed his income as $1.2 and failed to pay $282,000. Wow. I mean, this guy is a mess. Somebody that is an attorney, all of that education. Well, we know what education is all about in America, And ladies and gentlemen, at this point, when they sit around telling you they got a high IQ, they probably cheated on that test too. Okay, that's how much cheating is going on in America. There's probably cheating on that IQ test as well. Why would that be exempt? Okay, so this is his ex-wife right here. That's his ex-wife. Wow. And here's her with Michael Avenatti and their baby. But they are divorced now. Michael is a stupid attorney, and his arrogance is going to just dig a deeper hole for him. Like I said, there are reports that saying his ass could be in jail up to 300 years. That's a life sentence. That's a life sentence for a man 48 years old. We know he probably ain't going to even live another 50 years. But somebody around him need to prepare him for prison, for real. That's what they need to do. Sit him down and start preparing him for prison. Because I have a feeling he's definitely going. He won't be getting out of this one. And Trump can't stand him too. Oh, he ain't getting out of nothing. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.